Everybody, in this video we're going to start learning how to play the ear game. And so the ear game is just a silly ear training game that I've designed to help my students integrate what they're learning. And so this is how this is going to work. Hopefully by now you have the first two strings memorized, as in you know all the notes on the first two strings. I should repeat that, string 6 and string 5. The first two strings from your perspective here. So the E string and the A string. Hopefully by now you know that this is an F, this is a G, this is an A, this is a B, this is a C, this is a D, this is an E, this is a B, this is a C, D, E, F, G, and A. Hopefully you know all that by now. Okay? So what I'm going to do, and also you should know how to name and play the notes in between. So for example, this is a G sharp / A flat. This is an A sharp / B flat. This is a B sharp / C. I know, giggle, giggle. Okay. So how it's going to work is, in this video, I'm going to hide my guitar from you. Hopefully it doesn't make crazy sounds like that. I'm going to hide my guitar from you. I'm going to play a note. I'm going to play it 3 times. I'm going to play it very slow. So you have 3 attempts to find the note. After that, I'm going to tell you what it is and reveal what I'm playing. From there, I'm going to play either a major chord or a minor chord. If you're able to play it, play it. If not, that's okay. We'll just move straight to what we're trying to get to, which is the ear interval. Okay? And so, yeah. I don't know if this is the right guitar for this video. The 2 intervals that we're going to be doing today are the 5th and the octave, so please make sure you know how to play those. If you don't, let me give you a quick little crash course. So a 5th is always going to be down 1 string and over 2 frets relative to the starting note. So that's a 5th, and the jingle I like to use is Star Wars. It's the beginning of the Star Wars theme. The other interval we're going to be using is the octave. That's an 8. I like to use the song Somewhere Over the Rainbow. And that's always going to be down 2 strings and over 2 frets relative to the starting note. Okay? So make sure you know that. Are you ready to play? Let's play. Okay. So I'm going to pick a note and then you have to find it. And I'll give you three tries. Have you found it yet? Okay, gonna reveal the answer. The note is a D sharp or an E flat. Same thing. Okay? So now I'm gonna play a chord. Tell me if it's either major or minor. I'll play it 3 times. Any idea? If your answer was major, you are correct. If you're able to play that as a bar chord, go for it. If not, that's okay. We're going to go straight into interval. So put your middle finger on that E flat, and we're going to play an interval. So I'm either going to play a 5th or an octave. I'll play it 3 times, and hopefully you can guess it right. So here we go. Did you get it right? It was a 5th. So a 5th is always down 1 string and over 2 frets relative to the starting note. So that's an E flat and it's 5th. How'd you do? Did you do okay? So we're going to do a couple of these just as a way for you to get some ear training without having me around. You can just use this video. Okay, so I'm going to pick up the pace a little bit. But not by too much. Okay, so find this note. Okay. One more try. Okay, if you guessed C, you're correct. It's a C. Okay, I'm gonna play either a major chord or a minor chord. Any idea what that is? If you guessed major, you're correct. And if you happen to be able to play either a C major open chord or a bar chord, now is a great time to do it. Okay, here's your interval. Here we go. Okay, what's that? Is it a fifth or is it an octave? Is it Star Wars or Somewhere Over the Rainbow? Okay, if you answered octave, you are correct. And the way you play that is you go down two strings and up 2 frets. Okay, next round. Find this note. Alright, if you guessed A, you're correct. It's an A. Here is your chord. What kind of chord is that? Major or minor? If you know how to play it, go ahead and play it. So if you guessed minor and you're playing an A minor, either as a open chord or as a bar chord, you got it. Okay, now we're going to do an interval. Okay, is that a fifth or an octave? Go ahead and play it if you think you know it. Okay, and the answer is that was an octave. That was Somewhere Over the Rainbow. Okay, next round. Find this note. Okay, if you guess D, you're right. It's a D. Okay, what kind of chord is this? If you know it, play it. It's going to be either D major or D minor. Okay, if you guess D minor, you are right. Okay, interval time. Fifth or an eighth? What is that? One more time. Okay, if you guessed fifth, you're right. We're playing D and its corresponding fifth. Let's do a couple more. Okay, find this note. Did you find it? This is a G sharp or an A flat, depending on how you want to name it. Okay, tell me, is this a major chord or a minor chord? Major or minor? Minor or major? Okay, was that 3 times? Yes. And so the answer is major. If you know how to play it as a bar chord, hopefully you are already starting to play it. Okay, up next is interval. Here we go. Okay, what is that? Is that a fifth or an eighth? If you think you know it, go ahead and play it. Okay, so if you guessed octave, you are right. Okay, let's do one last one. Here you go, find this. Okay, if you found the E note, you are right. Okay, up next is the chord. Major or minor? What kind of chord is that? Is that E major or E minor? The answer is minor. So you can either play it as a bar chord or as an open chord. Anyway, back up to here. Let's do our interval. Here we go. And that was a fifth. Hope you got it right. So that's the beginning of the interval ear game training exercise. Hope you enjoyed. There's going to be more of this as I introduce more intervals, and you can use these videos as kind of like a supplementary thing. Hope you enjoyed.